Hey, Grove families, it's James and Heather. We want to have a quick conversation with our church about what it is like to be reopening and to be gathering together as a church with our families, with our kids, and all ages. And we know that for some people that's not the safe option yet, but as more and more things are opening up, we want to be able to make sure everybody's informed and knows what's happening. At the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of people were sending me this clip from the old Dave Letterman show of Chris Farley running in and high-fiving everyone, and everyone's all excited. Back when the 2-week shutdown was just 2 weeks. Now it's been 50-something weeks, and we're seeing that reopening is a lot more like getting an old car started. It's kind of sputtering and it's opening and then closing, and the rules keep changing, and we're trying to figure all of that out. And we know it can be confusing, and because no one's done this before, and we're trying to do it in the safest way possible.
We wanted to give the opportunity for you to know what to expect when you come to in-person church on Sunday mornings. We have the same great worship experience like we used to have. Great music by the Grove Band, and excellent engaging teaching and preaching happening thanks to James. And just like it used to be back when we started, when we had the kids in church with us and they used to worship with us before going to their classes, they get to experience church with the adults. And it's an awesome opportunity for us as adults to model worship and a grown-up church experience with the kids. But we are still the Grove, and you can expect a lot of fun, a lot of great music, and a casual atmosphere. And so kids are welcome in our church experience. And we know they might be fidgety. We know it's going to be a little bit noisier than normal. But what we want is for everyone to know that they are welcome and that it's going to be comfortable for you to be there and for you to bring your kids with you to church. They are welcome to bring their books along with them, coloring books with them, or to have their tablets and headphones. And our children's pastor, Jill, is continuing to put together an excellent online experience for all our Grove kids. And there's a special one just for kids when they attend in-person service, that when the sermon starts, they can put their headphones on and they can have their own Grove kids teaching for them while parents are experiencing the sermon.
When we're talking long term, our trustee team and our church leadership council is engaged with builders and architects to design out a children's space in the basement and a little bit on the main floor when you come back to church. And that's the long-term solution that we're doing. But we're being creative in the meantime. If you can imagine, if God didn't give us this building, we'd still be kind of floundering around trying to figure out what to do, because schools aren't going to be allowing weekend users still for quite a long time. So it's a huge blessing for us even just to be together. And you need to know that as the pastor of the church, there's never going to be a time when I get upset that a kid shouts out or that a kid gets fidgety. When I was a young dad, when we were pastors and we were leading a little kind of worship expression at a church where we were serving, during the end of one of my sermons, one of my first sermons, I was so proud of how good it was going. And I was about to bring it home and people's lives were going to be changed. And Kobe, who wasn't even 2 years old, just walks up the middle aisle because she saw her dad, arms up, all excited. And nobody cared about the ending of the sermon. What they cared about was that we have little kids at church, and we want to be a church that has little kids at it. And that means sometimes it's noisy, or sometimes like you might feel like, oh, my kids are having a bad day, we need to go. Totally kosher. And it's never, ever going to be a time when Pastor James is like, we need less kids in this church. You know, I really think when you look at what Jesus was about, he was about little kids, and so are we. We want to eventually have a space and a ministry that's geared at kids' level that has maximum engagement for them. We can't do that in the space that we purchased initially, but we have design teams working on that so that can be done as soon as possible with people like you volunteering and with some paid work that we have to do as well.
So Sundays are going to look a little bit different for a while. But we hope to see all of you there. We're really feel just beyond grateful that we have this opportunity to be meeting in our own space, that the Grove has a home. And we are excited to share that with everyone. We know not everyone can be there in person yet. There are lots of good reasons to continue to watch online, but we're all one family meeting together. Some of us being able to do it safely in person, and those of us who are still going to continue online. We are all the Grove, and we're going to continue to meet together each week as a church family. But we want to extend the invitation for parents, for our Grove families to know you are welcome on Sundays with your kids. And if Sunday morning service isn't the right space for you, then we hope that you're checking out Grove Kids Live, which is going to be coming up in April, and a couple services in May. Jill has shared that with the Grove parents, and if you want more information, contact us and we will get that for you. But there's going to be lots of opportunities for us to worship together until we get back to kind of our regular programming or our regular schedule, and we look forward to that too, but it's a little ways off. So come on Sundays. You can pre-register, but if you don't get to do that ahead of time, you're also welcome to just come. And we
can register you there.
Yeah, we can register you on Sunday mornings. We have the space, and so it's been a great experience so far. So please join us, and we look forward to seeing you.
Can't wait to see everyone.
Bye.